Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? So today we are going to be making this beautiful two-piece that you can see. So to get started, I'm going to be showing you how I folded my fabric. Now because this is Adire, I had to do it off camera so that I can adjust it properly because it will shift. So now I'm going to be showing you how I folded this fabric. So let's say this is your long piece of Adire. You fold it this way. So you can see the way I folded it. So I'm folding this into two. Then you fold again this way. So you fold again this way. So I hope you understand what I just did. So let me just repeat myself. So let's say this is your full plain Adire opened. You fold it into two this way. Then you fold it this way. So the amount of fabric you fold this way will determine the length of the fabric you want to use. So let's say for this pattern, for this paper now, I want to use 6 inches. So you can see that this is folded 2 inches. But when I open it like this is going to be around 12 inches. So around 12 inches, then you fold it this way. So it means that when you are calculating on your Adire, to avoid you wasting your material, so let's say that you want to use 30 inches for the length of the Adire. So you want your top to be 30 inches. So it means that after you fold your Adire this way, what you will have here should be 60. So it means if you fold it this way, you have 30 for the front and 30 for the back. So I really hope you understand what I just said. So let us get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to have to fold my Adire the way I want it to be. Then I'm going to determine the length of this Adire. So I want the full length to be around 32 inches. So I'm going to mark 32.5 inches. So what I'm trying to do is just to get the full length of my blouse. Now the next thing you are going to determine is the length of the shoulder. So you determine how long you want your shoulder to be. So for me, I want the shoulder to be around 22 inches. So you come from the upper part of your Adire here. So this is around the shoulder area. You mark your 22 inches. So I'm just going to mark that 22 inches. I'm going to add half inches for the hemming allowance around that part. So I'm as well going to mark 32.5 inches as well here. Then I'm going to connect this into a straight line.
So after connecting it into a straight line, then you just cut this out. So I'm just going to cut this out just to make it easy for me to work with. So I'm cutting out both the down part
and
the
after we're
side.
done doing this, so the next thing you're going to do is determine your neckline. So for me, the neckline I'm going to be using, I'm just going to be using 3 inches or 2.75 inches here. So I marked out 2.75 inches here. So for the back neckline, I'm going to come down by 1 inches. So this is just going to be for my back neckline. Let me shift this down so you can see this properly. So this is going to be for my back neckline. Then for the front neckline, I'm just going to determine how deep I want the neckline to be. So I want it to be around 8.5 inches. So now what I'll do is from this 8.5 inches now, I'm going to determine the collar. So I'm just going to mark 1.75 as well. And I'm just going to mark this straight down. So I'm marking 1.75 straight down. So I have a lot of videos for this kind of top on my channel, so you can just check it out if you don't understand. But I think I will explain enough. Then you mark from this point now, you mark it into your neckline this way. So you just bend your ruler and you can see the way I am marking this now. So this is my neckline for the front, and we have the neckline for the back. So it's as simple as this. So now what I'm going to do is to cut.
So you cut the back neckline first, then you cut out the front neckline. So please be careful when you are cutting out the front neckline not to cut the back as well.
So this is it now. So you can see this is the neckline for the back, which I've cut off, and this is for the front. So now what you are just going to do now is to determine your sleeve opening. So you determine how wide you want your sleeve opening to be. So for me, I'm just going to use 11 inches. So I marked out 11 inches for my sleeve opening, and I'm just going to notch this out so that I'll know this is where my slit is, my sleeve, sorry. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to determine what I'm going to be using for this collar here. So I'm just going to measure. So from here now, I'll just measure it this way. So you can see the way I am measuring it. So I'll still go around the back neckline as well. So you can see. So I have around 36 inches here. So this is the strap we're going to be using for the collar part. So remember that for the neckline for the front, when we're cutting, I went in by 1.75. So what I have here now is 2.25. So 1.75, I added half inches for the joining allowance. So this is what we have here. So what I'm just going to do, so I made sure that what I have here is a bit longer than what I measured. Remember when we measured around 36 inches, but I made sure I cut out around 80 inches, 80 to 85 inches, so that I'll be on the safer side, because Adire is a beautiful material. So the first thing I'm just going to do is, so this is the part that is going to be going around the neck area from the back. So this is the part here, so this is the folded part, so you can see. So what we're going to do now, remember that the neckline for the front, we came down by 8 inches. So this is how it is. So we came down by 8 inches. So what I'm just going to do now is to measure from that 8 inches. So let's see my 8 inches. So this is where so let me just use 9 inches. So I'm just going to measure from this part now. So this is from the 9 inches part. So I'm just going to measure it carefully all around this way. So what I'm trying to do is to get the part that is going to be going around the collar. So what I have here, I have around 13 inches. So now this is the long strap you've gone ahead to cut out. So I'm going to fold this into 2 equal halves. So this is now folded into 2 equal halves. So what I'm going to do is try and get the 13 inches. So this is unfold. So this is where my 13 inches is. So what I'm going to do now is to open this up. So this is where my 13 inches is now. So I'm just going to open this up this way. So what I'm trying to do is to get the 13 inches. So you can see the way I open this up now. So let me mark my 13 inches again. So this is where my 13 inches is. So now I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and stitch the remaining part down, and I'll give it a good press. So let me go ahead to do that, guys. So now the next thing we are going to do now, so you can see I've gone ahead to give this a good press. This is what it should look like. So this is the opening that we have, and this is the collar. So now what we're going to go ahead to do now, so this is the middle part. So I'm just going to pick the middle part of this one. I'm going ahead to give it a good notch. So what I'm just going to do is to open this up. So this is the neck area, so this is the back part. So I'm just going to get this notched point and just place it this way, so you can see. I'm just going to place the neck all around, just the way you can see me doing. So you can go ahead to pin this down.
So when working with Adire, just make sure that you pin. So just to avoid you losing all the time. So I just went ahead to pin down all of the neckline before I took it to the sewing machine to sew.
So after I'm done pinning, this is what you should have. So now we'll take this to the sewing machine and sew it all around. So let me go ahead to do that. and I'll come back and show you. So guys, this is how the front should look like after you're done joining the neckline. So this is how the back should look like. So when you're done joining, just go ahead to weave it so that you can have a clean finish. And whenever you're working with Adire, please always weave it, because if you're not careful, the fabric when you're washing might later fray. So after doing that, the next thing I went ahead to do is to join the sides. So I joined the sides. I remember when we were cutting, we opened 11 inches. I made a notch around that 11 inches. So what I just did was just to fold in ½ inches, and I completed it by joining the side. So the next thing you're just going to do is to finish up the down part, and that is it. But because I wanted to have like a drawstring to snatch the waist, so the remaining piece of fabric that I have, I'm just going to go ahead to use to add like a belt to this. So I'm just going to add, so I'll go ahead to make this a belt. I'll cut it into two, then make a belt, then I'll come back and show you how to fix it. So now to snatch your waist, the first thing you're going to do is to measure to your waistline. So from the shoulder, my waistline is 16, but I'm just going to mark out 15. So I'm just marking out 15 this way. So I'll mark out under 15 again this way. I mark out 15. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'll just use 5 inches on this side. So you can decide to use, let me use 4.5. I think 4.5 is okay. So I just use 4.5 on this side, and as well use 4.5 on this side. So what I'm just going to do, so this is the piece I'm going to be using to snatch. So I'm just going to place it. So I'm not placing it down, I'm placing it up. So this is where we marked out the 15 inches. So I'm just going to place it from here upwards this way, from here upwards this way, and I'm going to pin this down. I'm going to pin this down, and I'll take this to the sewing machine and just stitch it down, and that will be all for the making of this blouse or this bubu top. So then for the next tutorial, it's just going to be the pants trouser for this.